Recently, there's been lots of rumors and speculation as to why Vince McMahon doesn't appear on Raw, SmackDown, or pay-per-views anymore. So in today's Top 10, I'm going to count down the top 10 reasons why Vince McMahon might be banned from WWE TV. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, the Mr. McMahon character was very controversial. From making out with divas to wrestling god, Vista Command outraged most advertisers. So it comes as no surprise that people backstage don't want the Mr. McMahon character back on TV because they don't want to upset their advertisers again, even though the Mr. McMahon character nowadays is very toned down from back then. A lot has been said about the relationship between Vince McMahon and Triple H. There probably is a power struggle going on right now between the two, and I think that Triple H and Stephanie as well want Vince McMahon out of the company as fast as possible. And one way to do this is not to have him appear on television. Recently, in a public earnings call with shareholders, Vince McMahon addressed rumors that he may sell the company soon. He actually said that he's open to the idea of it. So this could be one of the reasons why Vince McMahon doesn't appear on TV anymore. He's selling the company soon. So there's really no reason for him to be on TV at all. Vince McMahon's appearances on television have been very few and far between, and he hasn't appeared on television for several months. But when he has appeared, he has trouble walking to the ring, and not only that, his promos, his talking, really isn't that good anymore. And I think Vince realizes that his promos aren't good anymore, and he's too old. And sometimes when you get older, you obviously are not going to be able to speak as well as you used to. And Vince McMahon doesn't want people to be exposed to that anymore. Even though Vince McMahon is backstage during 99% of all Raw and SmackDown and pay-per-views, he's probably just too busy to think about the idea of even appearing on television. You have to remember that WWE is scripted and you have to memorize lines. So I don't think Vince McMahon has the time to memorize any lines because he's just too busy running the show and running his company. I think one possible reason is that Vince sees that his time has passed. He's been on television off and on for over 40 years. He started in the WWE in the late 70s when his dad, Vince McMahon Sr., was running the company. Vince has realized that we need to just focus on the current roster and that's it. I'm sure you've noticed that Stephanie McMahon pretty much is the new Vince McMahon. What is the point of having another Vince McMahon, another authority figure? Unless you have a really big announcement, there's no reason for Vince McMahon to be there. One of the reasons why Vince McMahon isn't on TV right now is I've heard that he wants just the wrestlers to be focused on, which is actually a good thing. In the past, you would have Vince McMahon come out to the ring and talk for 20, 30 minutes at a time. And then people would rant and rave about how angry they were that Vince McMahon was taking time away from the wrestlers. This has got to be a big reason why Vince McMahon isn't on TV right now. He recently tore one of his quads while working out, and I don't expect him to be back on TV until he's fully recovered from the injury. I've heard about this off and on for several years. Vince McMahon doesn't want to appear on WWE TV anymore because he looks too old. Everybody behind the scenes at WWE cares a lot about how the wrestlers, the commentators, everyone about how they look. So it comes as no surprise that Vince, who probably cares the most about how people look, thinks he just looks way too old now.